EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yard.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And this returnable for Rager. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now Wilson. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A give to Etienne running right. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
Yep.
And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Colts are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Evans has it left side. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Andrew Booth making the tackle. 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into a touchdown. Extra point. The game is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch so far by Chase. It's a first down. A give, it's ETN off the option. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You look at this Colt defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
They go play action now. Wilson. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. ETN on the toss right.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll get the hook up there to Woods. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. Touchdown, Bengals! Trey Palmer from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Evan McPherson for the extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball. And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 21 yards there on third down. I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they? They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down. And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back. The Colts on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Intercepted by the Bengals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. Tackle by the corner, C.J. Henderson. Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Now inside the 25. Travis Etienne. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame. Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way. But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick. You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage,
They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's fourth down. Here's Matt Ariza now. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. 106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Another tote for ETN. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they'll run with ETN. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On the counter, ETN. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson toward the pylon, caught, touchdown. Jamar Chase from 6 yards away. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. And Boyd in motion right. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try the left side with ETN. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where they set him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man incomplete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They go play action with Wilson. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Tua now on first down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Tua going to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Third quarter here in Indy. This is second and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a third. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here comes Rager. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Wilson on first down. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Wilson's throw taken in by Palmer.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. A good pickup there at 22. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again.
That's into the hands of Woods.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Colts.
Jonathan Taylor,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets
gets it to the Colts 34. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. Wilson wants a different look. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Milton Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. ETN up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 26 yards. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 2nd down, Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Play action. It's Wilson. This one caught downfield by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And
they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson on for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
51, Colts 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 112 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to